Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Michael Vick, live on VicTube. And 2020, 2021 college football bowl games are in the books. Yeah, we had a lot of bowl games canceled, which is sad, but expected. Wasn't the usual 40 or so bowl games that we're used to. Instead, it was around 20 something, 12. Yeah, we played a total of 23 bowl games. Yep. So first, we're going to talk about the college football playoff. So Clemson, got mollywopped by Ohio State. I know, everyone thought, myself included, that it would be the other way around, that it would be Clemson destroying Ohio State. So, so Clemson hasn't been beat this bad since they lost to my Georgia Bulldogs in 2014. Yep, that's right. Justin Fields had probably the best game of his career. Yep, 6 touchdown passes, 300 and something yards, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception. Yeah, that was with a rib injury. Yeah, that was targeting. Yeah, when James Stalsky, aka Neck Roll, hit Justin Fields in the back. Yeah, while he was spinning. So I don't know if it was a broken rib or a bruised rib or what. He was in some pain, but he toughed it out. Then Stalsky was ejected on that play. Yep, so that looks like that's the last Clemson fans will see of James Stalsky and of Trevor Lawrence. Yep. So Trevor has had a great career, but looks like he's gonna be the first quarterback drafted. So if Ohio State plays like that in the national championship, then they'll probably beat Alabama. So, right, but I will talk more on that game later. And then Dabo ate his words about Ohio State not belonging in the college football playoff. He didn't even put them in his top 10 in the coaches poll. He had them ranked 11th. So Dabo ate those words. So I guess that makes Clemson So if Ohio State is the 11th best team in the country, that makes Clemson the 12th best team, right? Um, yeah, so anyway, yeah, and then Alabama destroyed Notre Dame 31-14. Well, they didn't exactly destroy them. It was, a 17-point game, so not quite a blowout, but it wasn't close either. I know that Notre Dame scored a garbage touchdown at the end to make the score a little bit more respectable, as did Clemson. So anyway, but if Ohio State plays like they did, and Alabama plays like they did, then Ohio State would win. So yeah, but anyway, and then who's gonna win the Heisman? I think it's either gonna be Mac Jones or Devontae Smith. That the media, ESPN has really been hyping up Devontae Smith. So but I can tell you who it won't be. It won't be Kyle Trask. It's not going to be Kyle Trask. With his 3 interception game against Oklahoma. So Oklahoma demolished Florida 55-20. Kyle Trask threw 3 interceptions. So whatever hope Trask had is now gone. Although I think it ended with the loss to LSU. But so Florida was without their top 4 receivers. They opted out, or they quit. So that's the excuse from Florida. Oh, and then but who didn't embarrass the SEC in their bowl game? Yep, that's right. My Georgia Bulldogs didn't. We beat Cincinnati 24-21. Cincinnati almost had us. But they blew an 11-point lead in the 4th quarter. So we just kept fighting, kept chipping away at this lead. We got the fumble, which led to a touchdown, and then a field goal, and then another field goal. While the defense played great in the second half, minus giving up the 80-yard touchdown run on the first drive, but the defense was lights out since then in the second half. Yes, the defense kept us in this game. Yeah, even gave us a turnover. It was Azeez Ojulari got the forced the fumble. Yeah, the strip sack on Desmond Ridder, and then Adam Anderson made the recovery, and then Zeus had the touchdown run. Yep, and then Podlesny was 3 for 3 on field goals, yeah, including the 53-yard game winner with 2 seconds left, and then they finished off. And then the defense finished off the game with a sack and a safety. Yes, the defense finished with 8 sacks. And then Jordan Davis blocked a field goal in the first half. That helped. JT Daniels threw for 300 and something. Almost 400 yards. So beating Cincinnati is better than losing to Cincinnati, right? Of course, we beat Cincinnati. They're a Group of 5 team, right? Yep, and we are also American Conference champions. So anyway, yeah, and then let's see. Now we'll do Tulsa and Mississippi State. Yep. The fight, the brawl at the end of between Mississippi State and Tulsa. I think that Mississippi State and Tulsa need to start a UFC team. Mississippi State won the fight in my opinion, but yeah. So anyway, yeah. So this is embarrassing and unacceptable behavior by both teams. But hey, I won't deny that it was entertaining. Yep. Although, yeah, both schools will probably receive fines. I expect, right? I guess some of the players will probably be suspended for the first game next year, and I think that will be the extent of the punishment. And so what else happened? Oh yeah, and then Army, yeah, they can thank Tennessee for giving them a bowl game. Yeah, Tennessee was supposed to play West Virginia in the Armed Forces Bowl. No, it was the Armed Forces Bowl. It was the Liberty Bowl. Yeah, Tennessee was supposed to play West Virginia. They backed out. That allowed Army to get into a bowl game because theirs was canceled. So. West Virginia ended up beating Army 24-21. Let's see, were there any other good bowl games? About the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Yep, that gets the award for best bowl name. Yep, Wisconsin beat Wake Forest 42-28. See, how did the SEC do? Yeah, the SEC went 6-2. Yeah, we had 12 teams. Yeah, 12 teams in bowl games, but 4 of them got canceled. So, but that probably helped the SEC's winning percentage. And meanwhile, the ACC went 0-6, including the 2 playoff games. Yeah, embarrassing. But hey, what do you expect? Yeah, the ACC is a trash can. Let's see. Yeah, the same can be said for the Pac-12. Yep, Oregon was the only Pac-12 team to participate in a bowl game. The others declined bowl invites, and they got beat by Iowa State 34-17. Yes, the Pac-12 0-1. So, yeah, the Pac-12 also a dumpster fire, like the ACC. Although I think the Pac-12 is worse. Let's see. Let's do the other New Year's Six bowls. Let's see. Orange Bowl. Yep, Texas A&M beat North Carolina 41-27. So now let's go over how I did on my bowl picks. Let's see. Yep. Let's see. Let's start with Tulane and Nevada, the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Tulane was a 2.5 point favorite, but I actually took Nevada, and they won 38-27. They gave their coach a fry bath. Yeah, they dumped a cooler full of fries on their coach, and then they got a penalty. For getting fries on the field. I guess that was sideline interference. Yeah, for making a mess on the field. So, but it was worth it. Let's see, and then BYU demolished UCF 49-23. Zach Wilson flashed his NFL potential. Let's see, here we go. And then that was in the Boca Raton Bowl. The Roof Pro Boca Raton Bowl. Let's see. Next, we got the R+L Carriers New Orleans Bowl. Georgia Southern annihilated Louisiana Tech 38-3. Oh, so you got to go back. Yeah, BYU. Yeah, BYU. Yeah, I took BYU. They were 6.5 point favorite. That puts me at 2-0. Let's see, and then Georgia Southern was a 5 point favorite. They won by 35. So now I'm 3-0. let's see, you go Montgomery Bowl, Memphis versus FAU. I Memphis was an 8-point favorite. I took Memphis in the 8 points, and they won 25-10. So now I'm 4-0. Let's see, Hawaii, Houston in the New Mexico Bowl. Houston was a 13-point favorite. Yeah, I took Houston to win, but I took Hawaii to cover, and Hawaii actually won. So now I'm at 3-1. Let's see, next, Marshall, Buffalo. Buffalo was a 3-point favorite. I took Buffalo, and they won 17-10. So now I'm 4-1. Let's see, Liberty Coastal versus Coastal Carolina in the let's see, Coastal Carolina was a 6.5-point favorite. I took Coastal Carolina, but Liberty actually won 37-34. And then, let's see, South Carolina, UAB, that was canceled. This was playing the Gasparilla Bowl. Let's see, and then, so where am I at? 4-2. Let's see. Then we got, let's see, we got the Serve Pro First Responder Bowl. Yep, and then Louisiana versus UTSA, and Louisiana won 31-24. I took Louisiana to win, but I gave UTSA the 13 points, and Louisiana won by 7. That puts me at 5-2, right? 5-2. 6-2. Okay, and then next we got Western Kentucky versus Georgia State. And then, let's see, and then Georgia State was a 4.5-point favorite. I took Georgia State, and they won 39-21. So that puts me at 7-2. And then, let's see, Cheez-It Bowl, Oklahoma State versus Miami. Oklahoma State was a 2-point favorite, and I took Miami, but Oklahoma State ended up winning 37-34. De'Aaron King was injured in this game. Yes, then the backup N'Kosi Perry came in, and he played good. Yeah, and Miami almost came back and won. So, yes, hopefully a speedy recovery for De'Aaron King. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's it's sad that he announced that right after he announced that he was coming back, he he gets injured. That sucks. Let's see, and then Texas, Colorado, Valero Alamo Bowl. There's Texas destroyed Colorado 55-23. Texas was a 13-point favorite. I took Texas in 13 points, and they won by 32. Let's see, that puts me at 8-3. See, I turn the page on my copious notes. Yep, so that was part 1. Yep, now this was from part 2. So I'm currently at 8-3. Let's see, and then we got Duke's Mayo Bowl, Wake Forest versus Wisconsin. Wisconsin was a 7-point favorite, and I took Wake Forest to win, but they lost 42-28. So now I'm at 8-4. Let's see, the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic. Let's see, Florida, Oklahoma. Florida was a 2.5-point favorite. I took Oklahoma, and they won by 35. So that puts me at 9-4. Let's see, Tulsa, Mississippi State, Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. Tulsa was a 2.5-point favorite, but I took Mississippi State, and they won. So that puts me at 10-4. Or, let's see, and then next, let's see, Offer Pad, Arizona Bowl, Ball State versus San Jose State. San Jose State was a 9.5-point favorite. I took San Jose State and the points, but Ball State ended up winning 34-13. Yes, that puts me at 10-5. And then West Virginia Army, AutoZone Liberty Bowl. West Virginia was a 7-point favorite. I took West Virginia and the 7 points. They only won by 3, 24-21. So that puts me at 10.5 and 5.5. Yeah, 10.5 and 5.5. And so next we've got Georgia, Cincinnati, Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Georgia was a 7-point favorite. I took Georgia and the 7 points, but we only won by 3, 24-21. So that puts me at 11-6. And the next, Auburn, Northwestern, in the Verbo Citrus Bowl. Northwestern was a 3.5-point favorite. I actually took Auburn to win. They lost. Northwestern won 35-19. So that puts me at 11-7. Yeah, 11-7. Let's see. And then, right, Alabama, Notre Dame, Rose Bowl. Let's see, Alabama was a 19.5-point favorite. I took Alabama. They only won by 17, 31-14. So I'm at 11.5 and 7.5. And then Ohio State, Clemson, All-State Sugar Bowl. Clemson was a 7.5-point favorite. I took Clemson and the 7.5 points, but Ohio State ended up winning by 21, 49-28. So now I'm at 11.5. I'm at 11.5 and 8.5. Let's see, next, NC State, Kentucky, TaxSlayer Gator Bowl. Kentucky was a 2.5-point favorite, but I took NC State to win. Kentucky ended up winning 23-21. So now I'm at 11.5 and 9.5. And let's see, Ole Miss, Indiana. Indiana was a 7.5-point favorite. I took Indiana, but I gave Ole Miss the points. And then Ole Miss actually ended up winning 26-20. So that puts me at 11.5 and 10.5. And then, let's see, and then Oregon, Iowa State, PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. Iowa State was a 4.5-point favorite. I took Oregon, but Iowa State won 34-17. Yes, that puts me at 11.5 and 11.5. And then Texas A&M, North Carolina, Capital One Orange Bowl. Texas A&M was a 7.5-point favorite. I took A&M and the 7.5. They won by 14, 41-27. So I finished at 12.5 and 11.5. So that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.